DeeSims here, and welcome back to the channel. And today I bring to you the Emerson Sisters Part 6. And first off, I just want to say I can't believe we're only on episode 6 and it's all this drama. But anyway, we are at Pig's humble abode, and when I mean humble abode. Um, so, um, 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 yeah, Mr. Pig lives in a freaking trailer. And it's sad because he has so much freaking money. But, he likes to live simple. He doesn't like to, brag about. I mean, I get I get what he's doing though. Nobody wants to brag that, oh, I'm a huge drug lord. So he lives in a truck trailer apparently, and he likes it. So who are we? Oh my gosh, he's happy from the big news, ecstatic about hearing about a new family member. He is so cute. So some big things have happened to Kit. I keep calling him Kip, to Pick, over the last few hours. So let's just take a gander. Go ahead and make your burgers. He is now in a I guess they don't show girlfriend, but he he, I don't know how to speak today. Oh my gosh, freaking him and Harley are girlfriend and boyfriend, and Harley is now pregnant. So the story is, they all they wanted to do was, just express their love for each other, and things went too fast, and some things were forgotten, and now there will be a baby in 9 months, aka 3 days. So yes, and I don't think Pick ever thought he would be a family man, or I don't think he thought he would ever have a family. Because as of right now, it's just him. Like he doesn't have any parents. They both passed away. He was the only child. There's no relatives close to him. It's just Pick. So, he always made his living being a rebel and selling drugs, and that's what he does. And yeah, he has all this money and he can have a beautiful home, but he rather live in simplicity. So with Pick, I think now that he knows he's gonna start a family, there's no way he can raise a baby here. And him and Harley are, their relationship is so new. They've never talked about, if we have kids together, should I move in? Should you move in? Should we get married? Like those questions never came up, and I don't know if they're going to right now. But I can say that Harley is not moving. She's not going anywhere. Yes, she's about to have a child, but Delilah is still her sister. She's still her guardian. And Delilah's in no state to be living on her own. So definitely Harley's not going anywhere. Now, if Pick is coming, we don't know if are they going to raise the baby together? I think most definitely they are. They might just be living, in different situations for a while we have a better understanding of what's going to happen. But like I said, I think Pick is going to give up his ways. He lives in this we'll get a better picture of it in the morning, but basically he just lives in his own plot of land, and he just lives in a small trailer, and everything's simplistic to him. So I mean, I respect him for that, but I also respect him wanting to do better for his kid on the way. And I think he is definitely going to tell Harley about his past, because I think Pick is going to give everything up. He's going to give up drug dealing and dealing with bad people and things like that. I believe he's going to try. It's the only thing he knows. So I believe he's going to do all he can to prove to Harley that yes, I am a bad person, but I want to change for you and our baby. So I have to give him props for that. So definitely we're gonna maybe see a new side of Pick. I don't know, But we know that he wants to change. He wants to do better for his kid. And if that means, selling this plot of land and having a house or an apartment or anything, that when your kid comes over, you have a place for the baby. I don't know. We'll see. We definitely will see. Okay, guys, we are back, and it looks like the house is a mess. Freaking Delilah's room, plates and crap all over the floor. It looks like Harley is about to go to work, and I think when Harley gets off work, we're definitely going to see about giving her a makeover because she's, not. She needs some mommy clothes. I have a big thing in The Sims with pregnant Sims showing their skin. I don't like it at all. So I'm definitely gonna give her a little bit of a mommy makeover. Um, and Delilah's currently on the phone with Miami trying to determine if they're going to school or not. And Miami's like, "What? I'm sleeping." So I guess that's a no. So the girls, she might not go to school today. She might not. Who knows? I'm gonna have Delilah clean the freak up because this place is not cute. Um, this one needs to go to work. So I think the girls also need to have a talk. I think Delilah and Harley need to have a talk about the baby and what we can expect. So is Delilah gonna go to school? Probably not. So can we call? Let's just yeah, let's just replace it. It's not worth it. And let's go ahead, and I don't think the girls are going to go to school, so we're going to go to the lunchbox. But Harley is definitely off to work. Um, and like I said, when she comes home, we're going to give her a bit of a mommy makeover. She has some money to go buy some clothes. So give her a little bit of a mommy makeover and see what Pick is up to, because Pick needs to talk to her, definitely. He wants to get this off his chest. He doesn't want to start a family or new life with her without her knowing the truth. He's a good guy. He's a good guy. Alright guys, we're back and the girls are down here in their hangout and Miami and Delilah are talking. First off, just want to say that something is going on with the relationships with the new updates, so don't really pay attention to that. But anyway, it seems like it's not gaining any relationship. And that's what I was like trying to do off screen, but it's not working. Anyway, so Delilah is telling Miami that it is official. Her sister is pregnant, which means that we have absolutely free will. Like I don't have to worry about my sister anymore. I don't have to worry about her being a pain in the butt. Like, let's do it. And Miami's like, well, I'm thinking about start having a new member come along because when we have new members, we basically go through a hazing process, and let's go ahead and try to recruit a new member, get her to start hanging out with us, and see how that goes. And Delilah's like, you know what, I'm down. At this point, Queenie is, did I just call her Queenie? Wow. Flashback, sorry. Olive. Olive is having some issues with the Slayettes, and I think she is thinking about stepping, not stepping down. She's thinking about resigning, and that's definitely an issue because the Slayettes have been through a lot of stuff together, and they've done a lot of stuff, and they have history. So you can't just leave the Slayettes. Unless the group decides to go their separate ways. There's no just leaving. So Miami has been thinking about trying to find a replacement for her, but also what they're going to do with Olive now that she wants to leave all of a sudden, because Olive knows information. She can't just be like a random person walking the street knowing what she knows. So Miami is definitely trying to figure out exactly what they can do with her. And Jeannie is slowly not caring anymore about Olive and like her situation. She's just over it. She's done with the entire thing. So we'll see how this club goes, but definitely we're gonna try to switch over to Miami and see what she thinks about recruiting a new person and see how that goes. So let's check that out. Guys, we're back. I switched over to Miami. We're trying to see if we can start recruiting our new girl. So Miami told all the girls to just keep a lookout for someone who is mean, pretty, and ready to be loyal. So that's what they're looking for. But meanwhile, looks like Jeannie's up here who are meeting she's meeting with the lifters, which are the lifters. They're this club that I made. They're just really super hot guys who like the slayettes. I mean, what else is better? And they're currently skipping school, so that's kind of good. So, yeah, let's bring all of the girls up here and start talking to the guys because that's what they're here for. Back and Delilah's gonna bring all the girls upstairs, and then we're just gonna start talking to the lifters and see what happens. Because, like I said, they're really hot guys. Their heads are really small, but they're really hot, and yeah, I think, why is my game lagging so hard? That's not cute. But we're gonna try to make it home by 3 because I was about to call her Emerson. Harley gets off at 3 and she got a phone call that she needs to meet with Detective Greenwood. So at 3 o'clock we're gonna go ahead and go back home and see what Detective Greenwood may want. Because we definitely have not talked to him in a while. But in the meantime, let's talk to these super hot guys. Okay, here we go. So the girls they should start flirting with them because that's what their club does. They should. I don't know. But Delilah's gonna go ahead and, talk to people. Um, I think the one who I liked, oh, she already does not like him. So moving on. I think I liked Pietro and AJ, but she doesn't. Oh, who's this? This is Dylan. She doesn't like Dylan, so let's go to AJ because AJ's the leader. And normally Delilah would try to get with the leader, but I mean, Miami would try to get with the leader, but Delilah's definitely going to go ahead and make her impression. I just think his head's so small. Oh yeah, the girls are already like talking to them. See, their main thing is to flirt with people. You know what? Let's do this because the sabotaging is starting to get on my everlasting. Oh crap, I can't change it. But when I do, we're gonna change out the sabotaging to make sure instead of just flirting with teens, we make sure we flirt with the lifters. Because that'll make things a whole lot better. Where are they going? They're like moving together and doing stuff. This makes me so nervous. um, Delilah, stop talking to that foreign boy. Where's his waist? Someone ate it. It's gone. Meanwhile, this one over here has the booty for the gods. Look at his butt. Wait, let's try to get a move, Delilah. We're trying to get it. Look at the booty. That booty though. Delilah's so freaking pretty. Sometimes I really can't get over how pretty these girls are. Oh yeah, they're now that can be a couple as well. Talk about the lifters, and she needs to make some kind of impression. Oh, she got promoted today. She got promoted. She's now an intelligence researcher. Harley, okay, disrespectful game. Can I read it? Okay. Wait, we got so much stuff going on. Okay. Harley has been promoted to an intelligence researcher. She now makes 19 in total. So she got some money. She can research intelligence on the computer and a swervler. Don't know what that is. 7 a.m. to 3. That can be cool. And then Delilah. Oh no, Delilah has been doing poorly in school and she is now a high school D student. Shocker. Continue talking to boys. Let's see how. I'm the leader of the lifter. I think it's great. Okay, beautiful. I think it's great too. So she's gonna show off her outfit and just be like, "Oh my gosh, you're so cute." Who's this girl? Oh wait, that's not a girl. It's a woman. Ooh, and she could do all these things ahead of time because that's kind of their thing. That's funny. Oh, this guy's upset because he has no girl. No one loves you. Well, if you get a waist, maybe someone will invest some time into you. But as of right now, You know, don't know if that's really a thing. But let's. Oh, is she flirting with him? Oh, and exchange numbers. I don't know if this is gonna work, but oh, he likes it. Ooh, he likes it. Delilah, switch numbers so we can leave. You have no care for my time, do you? Ooh, they're getting flirty. The girls are just being destructive. I don't know what's going on over there. Ooh, did he get the number? Oh, he got it. Oh, yes. That is like the cutest thing the Sims have done. All right, so she's confident, totally digging me. Delilah's so cute, but we're gonna switch over to Harley now. All right, guys, we are back, and the sisters are now talking. Harley has some news for her. So Harley is saying, I know we talked about how you can go ahead and do whatever you need to do to get money, and she's like, I just want to reiterate that I am totally serious about this because she's like, I always wanted to have a family, you know this, but I never wanted to have one this early. But you go with what life gives you, and I am I want this baby to have everything, and I don't care how the baby gets it. So, I'm just letting you know that if I ever need to protect you, just know that I am, and just know that I will. But this doesn't change our relationship. You know what I mean? Like, you're still a rebel, and I understand that. I don't get it, but I understand it. And she's like, but now I am a mother in need, and I'm gonna, without like reporting you to the police and being all up in your case, I'm gonna let you do what you want to do. Just know that in return, when I need something for my kid, your niece or nephew, that's just gonna have to happen. And Delilah's like, girl, I still don't care, just as long as you're not on my case. I do not care. Um, and I think the sisters are, because of this little agreement. I think they're starting to have a better relationship, which is really freaking strange and weird. But we're definitely going to go meet Detective Greenwood because he has some things he needs to talk to Harley about. So we're gonna head over now and go see him. Hey guys, we're back, and it looks like Detective Greenwood decided to bring Harley back to her house that had originally burned down. And of course, Harley is telling him how this is not, she's not cool. He should have told her that this is where he wanted to meet up because she's not really comfortable being here, brings back a lot of horrible memories for her. And he is saying, well, I just wanted to make you aware of something that I have found in my own personal investigation. And he said, I agree with you. That, I think your parents were murdered. And she's like, what? What do you mean? He said, I was looking at your stove, and I was looking at how there's a piece missing. Now he's like, do you see where this black container is? There's supposed to be a gas pipe there. And if there's not a gas pipe there, then then the gas can flow through your house, and then when the stove is ignited, it can blow up. So she's saying, well, maybe that piece may have. Do you know if that piece may have burned down with the fire? He said, no, that it's fireproof. It's kind of indestructible. It should have been there. So he said, I believe that someone has tampered with your stove. And I had someone, I actually was trying to call someone to come out and look at it, but he couldn't. So I took liberty over myself to see what was going on with the stove. And I found a strand of hair, and the hair is pink. And he was like, I just want to bring to your attention, doesn't your sister Delilah have pink hair? And of course she's saying, well, Delilah dyes her hair all the time. Um, she just recently went pink, but I don't. What are you implying? And I think he's saying, well, to get down here to remove the gas pipe, you do have to get very into the stove. And there's no way you can do this upright. You'll have to be lying down. And it's very possible for someone's hair to get caught up in all of the pipes back here. And she's saying, well, what are you saying? exactly tell me what's going on. And he's saying, I think your sister had something to do with removing this gas pipe. We can get the strand of hair DNA tested, but I'm pretty sure that your sister Delilah had something to do with this pipe. And at this point, Harley is scared because nothing can happen to Delilah. We can't afford anything to happen to Delilah. At this point, she is our money source, and we have a kid on the way. And there's no way that that's going to be okay if something does happen to Delilah. So I think right now Harley is trying to have Delilah's back. She's like, no, there's no way. Look, she's serious. She's like, I have a baby. There's no way that, this is happening. You're not going to take my sister away from me. You're she did not do this. And he's saying, no, I'm very sure that your sister did this. And the fact that you're defending her right now just proves to me that she did this. And he's saying there's no way. Um, she's saying there's no way she did this. I'm not going to sit here and let you talk about my sister so negatively. And he's like, well, there's pretty much nothing you can do. At this point, I'm the only person who knows about this. And I thought we were friends. And I thought we were, I thought we were at a point where I could just come with you with some information. But if it's going to be more, if you're going to have this aggressive approach, I can go and tell my commanding officer this new information and your sister can be charged. Um, and Harley's like, so you're the only person who knows about this? And he's like, yeah. She's like, so no one else knows about any of this information? She's like, no, I told you that already. What are you saying? And she was like, I'm really sorry. I want you to come back to my house. Delilah's at my house. You can talk to her there, and if you need to make any charges or anything like that, you can make it there at the house. And I'm really sorry about that. She's like, I'm pregnant. I'm really hormonal at the time, and I want to apologize for my actions, and I want justice to be served. And if that means that Delilah needs to be, if she needs to be charged, then let's go ahead and do that. And he's saying, okay, well, let's go ahead and go back to your house. So we're going to head to our house. All right, guys. So Harley and Detective Greenwood are back at the house. And Harley is saying, go ahead and do whatever you need to do. If you need to go ahead and arrest Delilah, go ahead. And she's slowly like taking him into the house, and he's saying, well, I never really been this way inside of your house before. And she's saying, oh, well, it's a new way. I just want to show you something. Um, and she took him through this way, and he's really confused. He's like, Harley, where the heck are we going? I never remembered this part of your house. And it looks as though Harley has now put Detective Greenwood in an enclosed area. I guess you can say she kidnapped him. She was kind of freaking out. She was like, she didn't really know what to do with him because he knew about Delilah. He was going to turn her in. And I don't think Harley has processed that Delilah is behind the killing of their parents, but I know she definitely couldn't let Detective Greenwood go and try and try and turn Delilah in, especially with Delilah, now being in charge of everything. So we are, oh my gosh, Harley. She bought a shed and she said, come this way. And she took him in, and it honestly, I can't tell it's there. I can't tell that the shed is there. Um, So it just looks like she has some little forestry in the back of her house. But now Detective Greenwood is permanently, well, not permanently, but right now, Harley has taken him hostage and she doesn't know what to do. She's totally freaking out. Um, it's not really much she can do at this point. Um, Delilah doesn't Delilah has no idea what's going on, and Harley is just in shock. So I think Harley, first off, she needs to call Pick. I don't know if he's gonna come over right now because it is late in the game. You know how they get. Um, oh, he'll be right over because he is committed. Pick will be right over because he is freaking committed. So I think she's going to first she's going to invite him to stay tonight because we need him to stay, and then she's going to tell him her secret, which is um he totally knew about my sister killing my parents. And as sick as this sounds, I have to protect her because she is all I have right now. She was like, I kidnapped him. I took the money he had in his wallet. I took his ID. I just need you to tell me what is the next thing I do. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. So Pick is like, look, I had some things I needed to tell you tonight too. Um, and I think we're going to have to include Delilah in on this. Everyone needs to know what's going on. Um, so once Delilah comes over here, we're all going to have a big discussion. So this is it. This is the gist. Harley's like, look, Delilah, we honestly need to have a serious talk. I know about I know you had something to do with mom and dad's death with this whole stove situation. And she's like, look, as sick as it is for you to kill our parents, um, I first cannot believe you and I can't trust you anymore. Ever. I will never trust you again. I will never leave my kid in your possession. I think we're as sisters, we're together because we're blood and we're sisters. But as friends, as us building a relationship together, you are dead to me. You killed my mom, you killed my dad, and I don't know how I can believe you anymore, anything you say. So please, just know at this point, you're in this house, you're in our house because it's our house. Nothing is mine and nothing is yours. Neither one of us has worked for anything. So I have no right to tell you to leave, and I have nowhere to go for me to leave. So as of right now, I only look at you as the money source of this household. And oh my God, Delilah is like shocked, and I think Delilah's a little bit hurt because that's hard to hear. And she's saying if you don't trust me or from if you don't believe me from saying that I'm not going to get you into any trouble, the guy, Detective Greenwood, knows that you killed mom and dad, and right now he is held hostage in a shed in the back of our house. And Delilah's like, what? What did you do? She said, I'm protecting you. And that's all you need to know is that I'm protecting you. And if you didn't trust me before, you need to trust me now because I am risking everything. I'm risking the life of my child. I'm risking the life for my child. But I am protecting you. He knew that you did something to the stove. I don't know how. I don't even get it. But he knew that you did something and he was going to turn you in, but I couldn't let that happen. So now he is being held hostage in the back of our house. And she turns to Pick and she's like, Pick, I don't know what to do. Um and I need your help. And then I think Delilah's like, well, he's the best person to help. And she's like, why? Why is he the best person to help? Um and Pick is saying, Delilah, shut up. And this is what I wanted to tell you, Harley. I wanted to tell you that I have a really bad past. And before we went forward with our family and with our lives together, I wanted to tell you that I have a bad past. And she's saying, honestly, I don't give a rat's ass about your past. I really don't care. I care about my baby. I care about you. And I care about our relationship. Whatever you were before me, I don't care about. And Delilah's like, really? You really don't care? This is the guy. Harley's gonna go pee. This is the guy who I did the drug run for. And Harley's like, honestly, I don't care about any of it. I do not care. I want my family safe. Delilah, I want you here safe. I want my baby safe. And I want me and Pick's relationship to grow. And if I have to turn heads and not care that, that he is what he is, then that's what I'm going to do. Pick whatever you were before, I do not care. I don't care who you were. I don't care who you are. I love you for what I've known you to be. And that's it. Um that's truly it. So it's crazy to hear that you were, into drugs. But if you can provide for our family, that's all that matters at this point. And honestly, I think honestly, I think Harley is losing her sense of a person. But I think she's doing it for her for her child. And I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but kidnapping a detective. Oh, jeez. That's not smart. I don't know how this is going to play out for Harley, but she did it and it's done. And I think Pick is saying, I need to be here. I think it's time for you to let me be here. I have something I can offer you. I have something I can offer you. I can't, obviously, I can't offer you marriage, but I have something and you have to trust me. Let me be here. And Harley's gonna ask him to move in because at this point she doesn't know what to do. He's saying, I know how to take care of the situation. I know how we can play this out for the better. I know what I'm doing. You have to trust me. As a father of our child, I need you to trust me on this. And she's saying, I'm going to trust you. And come here. Like, move in here. Whatever you have, I'll take you. He's like, I love you. Oh, they're so cute. Whatever you have, just bring it because we're desperate at this point. And it looks like Pick is actually moving in, and we'll see how that goes. Pick is saying, I have something to offer you and something that's going to be great for our baby. Let me come into your house. I know this is soon. I know all of this is crazy, but you have to believe me. And he definitely has something to offer. Not only does he want to give up his past, but he also has money. And at this point, they need this money because they are about to get into some deep, deep trouble if this goes on. And Pick is here, and he has brought over $100,000 with him. So, is Delilah needed now? That's the new question. Um, is Harley pissed at Delilah? Oh my God, yes. Oh my God, yes. She hates her. She hates her. Um, Pick is coming in trying with a clean slate. But right now, Harley has made a decision for everyone because it's not just Harley anymore. It's the baby, it's Pick, and it's Delilah now. Like she's brought, we don't want Delilah to get into any more trouble, but we've brought trouble on everyone now because Harley made a stupid decision of kidnapping a detective, thinking it would save Delilah from prison. We don't know where that could have went, because she made such a rash decision. Everyone has to live with this, and we have to figure it out now. Um, and it's gonna be crazy. So I definitely have to end it here, guys, because so much has happened that I need to breathe. I definitely need to breathe. Um, Delilah is in shock because right now her sister is kind of disowning her. And before it was all fun and games because Delilah was being a rebel, but now that it's out, now that it's open, it's out in the open that Delilah messed with that stove, and because she did that, the death of her parents came from it. She is now responsible for that. She doesn't know how to feel now because at first it was just, oh, I have a secret and it's going to stay with me forever, but it's out now. And her sister hates her for it, and she hasn't even told Miami any of this. And on top of that, the Slayettes are looking for a new addition. So it's just a whole bunch for Delilah at this point. And I'm actually starting to feel bad for Delilah. I'm actually starting to become Team Delilah. At first, I was all Team Harley because she was in it for the good. And now that all this stuff has happened and Harley has this baby, it is changing her. She wants this baby to have the best, but she has to go through the worst before the best can come. And it is so much to think about. Meanwhile, Detective Greenwood is being held hostage in the Emerson household. And that's all we can end with. So thank you guys for watching. Oh my God. Oh my Lanta. Thank you guys for watching. Please, please, I have to know everyone's reaction. Please let me know in the comments down below what you're thinking, what you're feeling. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Remember to stay lovely, stay beautiful, and have a grand, grand day. Bye, guys.